Hello my YouTube friends! I get a lot of questions about what webcam to buy, but you may already have the best alternative. Today I'm going to show you how to use your GoPro as a webcam a couple of different ways, and it depends on which model you own. So let's get to it! If you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you don't miss any new content. Older GoPros from the 3 to the 7 are pretty cheap on eBay. You can pick one up for as low as 30 bucks, and they're way better than any webcam you can currently buy. The main drawback to using an older GoPro is that you're gonna need a capture card, like this one. This is an Elgato cam card, and it takes the HDMI micro signal from the GoPro and routes it to a USB plug that you can plug into your computer. It works great on Windows and Mac. You can pick up one of these that will broadcast at 4K 30 frames per second for about 130 bucks. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Now there are less expensive cam card options out there as well, but I haven't tested them, so I can't specifically recommend any. The best part about this setup is once you have a cam card, when you decide to upgrade to a better setup with a DSLR, you already have everything you need to connect it. I do a lot of videos about programs you install on your computer. To do that, I need to know that these programs or plugins are safe to install and aren't hiding any viruses. My reputation relies on these programs being safe, and in order to be totally sure, I use today's sponsor, Trend Micro's Premium Security Suite. Premium Security Suite offers full protection for all your devices with one easy license. That means my streaming PC, my editing MacBook Pro, and my iPhone I use for all my social media are fully protected. And installation couldn't possibly be easier on each platform. No matter which machine you start with, each install is going to direct you to the next one and walk you through each step of the process. It's really easy. And here's my favorite feature. We all know someone who somehow managed to get ransomware on their computer. Ransomware is malware that hijacks your machine so you can't access any of the files. And usually when you reboot, there's just a screen that comes up that says your files are corrupt. Call this number to get it fixed in order to remove it, which of course is going to cost you money. And what's really sad is even if these folks manage to pay, their machine is never really restored to working order, and most of the time the files are unrecoverable without spending a lot of money on an expert technician. Trend Micro has a feature that takes these files that are used by these hijackers and puts them in a lockbox so they can't be altered by nefarious programs. I know I can't afford to lose access to my PC with all my live streaming assets and hours of video yet to be edited. It would be absolutely devastating. And I'm guessing you've got pictures and documents and credit card information and other sensitive data on your machine that you can't afford to lose. So it just makes sense to protect that data with Trend Micro's Premium Security Suite. Take it from a guy who fixed these problems as my job for more than 20 years. It's a lot less expensive to prevent the issue than it is to get it fixed after you've been infected. Protect yourself now. There's a link in the description to try it out. And especially for my audience, you can get a 10% discount by using the promo code, that's Michael10, at checkout. Be sure to check it out now, get yourself protected, and get 10% off. Now let's get back to the video. Now the GoPro 8 and 9 do not require a capture card to be used as a webcam. All you need to do is download the software on your machine, install it, and you're ready to go. It works with both Windows and Mac as well. And once you install that software, you plug your newer GoPro, an 8 or a 9, into your computer using the USB-C to USB plug that comes with your GoPro. Be sure to use a USB 3 port if possible so it keeps power to your GoPro at the same time. Then all you need to do is add the camera to your live stream software. So let me show you how each type is added and what they look like compared to a DSLR. To add an older model with a cam card, it will be the same as adding my DSLR. You connect the micro HDMI to the GoPro input, then you plug the cap card into USB port on your computer. Make sure you have some sort of power going to your GoPro so you can keep it running. And then you just turn on your GoPro. Then you go into OBS and add a video capture device. Select cap card and set it up. Once it's in OBS, you can crop it up and make it look any way you want by using the Alt key and dragging the edges of the window. Now let's connect a newer GoPro, the 8 or the 9. All you do once it's connected is add a video capture device. This time select GoPro and configure your microphone that you want to use with it. And you're all set. You can crop these the same as you did with the cam card using the Alt and dragging the window. You can also select a different camera lens setup depending upon how wide you want the shot. All you do is right click on the icon in your system tray and select a digital lens. Here you get a wide, narrow, and linear angle. I tend to think the linear looks best and I crop them anyways. What GoPro are you going to use for your webcam? Let me know in the comments below. You can add either setup of these cameras to any live broadcasting software as well. Here's how you'd add it to Zoom, and here is Microsoft Teams. Even web-based broadcast software like Streamlabs Melon can use it just like this. So how do they look compared to a professional DSLR? Here I add my Sony a6500 and you can see that the Sony gives a very pleasing depth of field look that you just can't get with a GoPro. But from a lighting and coloring perspective, the GoPro is pretty damn good. Better than any webcam I've seen, and in OBS you can adjust it even more using the color correction filters. Here I just mess with a few settings and I have a pretty close image. Especially if you're using it for a face camera and it'll be pretty small on the screen because you're playing a game most of the time, it looks pretty amazing. At the same size as the DSLR, you just can't help but notice that it's not as clear, but the colors and lighting are really good. Not bad at all for a camera you probably already own. If you want to see how you can use your cell phone as a webcam, you should check this video out. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.